Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're good. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today we are going to be continuing the channel setup for October. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're good. So this is what we have done so far. Hey, Lazy Booker. How are you today? Sleepy? Are you able to take a rest? Take some time, have a nap, or if it's close to your bedtime. But other than sleepy, I hope you're doing well. We've done our cover page and our calendar, and now we have our month at a glance to do. I hope everyone's day is going well so far, whether you are just starting your day or it's coming towards the end. Alright, so we are going to plan out our month at a glance and our habit trackers. So let me just remind myself on our box size. Let's see. The little calendar starts 2 in and 1 down. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 down from that. It is 5 centimeters by 5.5. number 1, and then box number 2. And then finally the to-do list. Box. And then this month starts on Friday and ends on a Sunday. Now just to plan out our trackers. We find the middle of the page. So let's do 3 up from the bottom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1 up. And then 1, 2, to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have made a slight mistake, which is fine. Let me just fix that. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we go up 1. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There we go. And then we want to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I want a thinner pen, so we're going to 8.2, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. habit trackers. Let's just I haven't written a habit on any of the others, so we won't write it on this one. So we do okay, I need to move it over a little bit, but that's fine. Let's grab this one. We're gonna do our fake script here. Well, there we go. And now we're going to move on to our trackers. So we want not that pen. We need number 3, and we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then finally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Let's give my hand a little break. And we will erase some of our pencil lines. If you have any questions at all, do let me know. We don't gatekeep here. Let's do I'm just as thought, let's add a bit of green. So we're keeping with the colour scheme of our pumpkins. do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And we have 2 more to do. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, and for the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Now, since we don't have the room to fit in any of our pumpkins, I'm gonna do some curly whirlies with some leaves. Just to keep the theme in there. Where to do these from? Let's lemon leaf. And then Trash Panda. Hey, how are you doing today? How is your week going so far? You're very sleepy. The heat wave last week really set your sleep pattern out of whack. Oh, tell me about it. The heat's the worst for sleep. You actually left the house this morning to get some lunch and snacks. That is good. What snacks did you get? Snackies. It may have been the first time properly left the bed in 4 days though. Trash Panda, don't feel bad for resting. If you need to potato, then potato. Like, I'm another person that doesn't really leave the house unless it's for an appointment. You got some sweets. Sweet and soy popcorn. Oh, and peanut M&Ms. They are amazing snacks. Amazing snacks. A very good choice. Because, like, honestly, people look at me like, oh, you haven't left the house in like 10 days. Like, no. I have a finite amount of spoons. If I'm going to spend them on something, I'm going to be very selective on what I spend those spoons on. You're back into the habit of eating popcorn. Sweet and salty is the best. I love sweet and salty popcorn. Oh, there we go. All our pencil lines are gone. Let's do another curly whirly over here. before you get out of bed a lot, so you kind of just want you have the energy to do things. You hate that mental illness gives physical symptoms, yeah. Unfortunately, our body is very interconnected in that way. But you need to do what is right for you and your body. And if that means doing things from bed, that's okay. Yeah, I have that conversation with my body a lot. And then it swiftly reminds me that no, I am not in charge. So we just need to do what we can when we can. I feel like this page needs more. Let's do one. I really like the saying, if all you did was survive today, then that's amazing, that's huge. That is a win. Because we can very easily get bogged down by symptoms, our bodies, our brains. And to be fair, I might be doing it on purpose in public because I don't want people to talk to me. Because on the odd occasion that I do go out, after a while I'm in quite a bit of pain. So I'm kind of concentrating on just getting in and out as fast as possible. So if you ever do see me and I look grumpy or miserable, it's just because I'm in pain and I'm trying to get in and out. But I don't mind if you say hi to me. But it is a rarity that I'm out and about. And then we're going to do these 4 in grey because they are the previous month. You have 2 kind of modes when zoning out. Nothing behind the eyes, stare. Same. Can you blur your vision at will? Because apparently that's a very neurodivergent thing. And I always end up doing it when I kind of sit there and zone out. I can just make my eyes go blurry. I don't know if that's very good for your eyes though. And then randomly just do it. Or if I end up doing it too much, I have to fight my eyes to not do it as well. So I try not to do it consciously. So you just relax your eyeballs. So this one. I'm very clicky today. I blame the chiropractor. Okay, right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's the first, second, and third. You forget to blink a lot and definitely don't drink enough water. Oh yeah, if I'm in major concentration mode, if I'm playing a game, I don't blink. Yeah, to be fair, same. I don't really drink enough water. I try to have a ice water and then my fun drink, the tasty drink. Then you have a sip of water, and you sip your fun drink. And I try to do that. I don't always do it though. I forget. So that is 27th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th. Yeah, all of a sudden your eyes are just tired and they hurt. It's like, oops, I haven't blinked for a while. Monday the 4th, Tuesday the 5th. Doesn't help you've almost always got a fan on in your room. That is fair, yeah. At night time I always have the aircon on because my partner runs hot and I get really ill if I get too hot. So the aircon's always on because I would much rather be too cold than too hot. Wednesday the 6th, Thursday the 7th, Friday the 8th, Saturday the 9th, Sunday the 10th. Now let's draw our little pumpkins. I want one here. And one there. Something's running too hot and not doing well with silence. Oh, I'm the same when I sleep. I have to have a TV show or something that I've seen 1,000,001 times on in the background so that my brain can concentrate on what they're saying rather than going off on its own tangent and then me not sleeping. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. Then we'll do okay, let's grab this one. It's too quiet, your brain either replaces. Yeah, my brain does that too. Needs to know how. Mine does the same, Trash Panda. Hey Beast, how you doing? 6 AM for you, you haven't been to bed yet? Yes, get some sleep. Get some rest. I appreciate you stopping by. But you need sleep. You feel kind of tired, but not too tired? Have you gone past the point of tired? So you're slowly getting hyper. But now that does make sense. You're tired, but not tired enough for sleep. Try and see if you do fall asleep. Maybe just rest. And if you drift off, you drift off. If you don't, you don't. If you put too much pressure on sleeping, then you'll never sleep. I find that if I really need to sleep, because I have to get up early, then yeah, I'm not sleeping. Let's get rid of the pencil lines first. Yeah, no worries, beast. And make sure you look after yourself. And even if you don't sleep, rest is good. So just a reminder, I'll be streaming tomorrow. You'll be lurking, no worries. I'll be streaming tomorrow instead of Friday. Going forward, and with me streaming earlier, it does allow me to stream a little bit more frequently if my body allows. So which is why on the schedule I've put Tuesdays and Thursdays as possible bonus streams. So as long as I am okay, then yes, there will be up to 4 streams a week. Because yeah, I do want to stream more, but it's finding a way that my body will cooperate. And so far, mornings seem to be doing quite well. Although my brain kind of fights the change sometimes. It also gives me a longer rest time, which is good. And I'm back. There we go. So we've done week 1, week 2, and now we are on to week 3 and 4. Hey, the jumping snail. How are you doing today? I hope your week is going well. You slept a lot, it was good, good. I'm glad you were able to rest. I'm good, thank you. I'm enjoying the much cooler weather we're having right now. And I went to the chiropractor yesterday, so I'm all freshly cracked and realigned. I love going to the chiropractor. Like, it's not as satisfying as it used to be. So when I first started going to the chiropractor a few years ago, my whole body absolutely cracked like a glow stick, and it was very loud. But that's actually a bad thing in terms of chiropractor realignment and stuff. But now I barely crack at all. My upper back and my neck always crack, but it's getting quieter and quieter each time. So my joints, well, in terms of my bones are good. My muscles, on the other hand, not so much, but my bones are good. I am one of those people that definitely enjoy getting cracked and feeling that release. Yeah, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. It's nearly getting there. Are you up to much today, jumping snail? Because well, we are on Wednesday, so it's Happy Hump Day, and we are in Pride Month, so happy Pride. It's 9 p.m. Oh. What did you do today? Or what have you got planned for the rest of your week? I forget about time zones. You're watching streams late into the night, early morning. Oh, you went to bed at 11 a.m. Oh, so good morning. You're a bit of a night owl then. Yeah, it is 12 in the afternoon. For me, oh, I don't want that one. Yeah, just sleep when you're tired. Oh, it's nice that you can listen to your body though. For sure. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat. I can't work a normal job because of chronic illness. Go me. If I don't joke about it, I'll cry about it. Yeah, I am on the hypermobility spectrum. So I have hypermobile understand loss syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder. Yeah, oh my god, I would go insane if I... Well, to be fair, I'm semi-insane anyway. I'm joking, obviously, but... Like... I can only stream really for like 2 hours at a time. The best people are, they are, to be fair. We are all wonderfully weird. Like, there are days where I literally can't do anything and stuff, but being able to stream, like, just for the 2 hours, I can't really physically do much more. And make videos when my body lets me. Honestly, keeps me going. Being able to hang out with you guys. My gosh, if I couldn't do that, I'd go insane. Like, you guys fill my cup. I used to work in mental health. Oh, I can imagine. Many moons ago, I did security work in a mental health hospital. And like, some of the things we saw, and to be honest, it wasn't all of the staff in this place, but then, like, there was a good selection of staff, especially night staff, that would purposefully trigger patients. And obviously, like, I did get this information from patients themselves. But like, why would they lie? And when a certain number come to you with the same story, with the same nurses, oh, no worries. I used to work in security in a mental health hospital, so I can imagine that you've seen a lot. Yeah, ads are annoying. I never know whether it's best. So it wasn't like a proper like big hospital, it was more of like a mental health facility where there were like 4 different kind of outbuildings that were the wards, and I did CCTV security for them, provided by an external company. They did have their own in-house security, so occasionally I would have to respond to calls to the wards, but I couldn't do anything. I was literally there as a deterrent, but because I'm a friendly person, you know, I don't really care what your story is. If you're decent to me, I am decent to you. So I ended up making friends, like becoming kind of friendly with some of the patients that were allowed out and about. So instead of like having to be there as like a deterrent, I was actually able to be like, hey, like, your behaviour right now is not cool, these guys are getting pretty mad about it. How about we go for a walk, we chill out, and then you go do what they need you to do. And they responded so much better to that because I was actually treating them like a human being. They knew that they weren't gonna get, you know, judgment or, you know, people, I wasn't gonna shout at them, I wasn't gonna just tell them off. It was just a, hey, let's go for a walk. Yeah, the staff weren't very good at this place. Some of them were, but the majority would set patients off because they were bored and stuff. I didn't stay there for very long because I was hired by an outside company. Like, they didn't listen to me when I voiced my concerns about some of the nurses and doctors. But you know, because like, I'm no stranger to mental health. I deal with anxiety, depression and stuff, and I'm very lucky at the moment that my anxiety and depression only momentarily raise their ugly heads occasionally, and I'm able to handle it a lot better. You've seen a lot of laziness? Yeah, it's so sad. Like, you know, it's not all the time, it's not someone's fault that they've developed a mental illness or whether they were born with it, because like, unfortunately, a lot of things are genetic. And just couldn't stand for a place that wouldn't treat a human being like a human. There are certain circumstances of certain people that are in prisons that don't deserve to be treated like humans. But that's a whole other issue. But people with mental health issues, like, don't treat those people with anything else but kindness. They don't deserve it. Yes, they can kick off. Yes, sometimes they can be a little dangerous. If you don't treat them the right way, if you learn how someone's brain works, regardless of what's going on, then you can work out ways to calm them down, distract them, whatever it is they need in that moment, and it helps them. But I will always advocate for mental health awareness and stuff. Like, too many people get the wrong idea about it. Yeah. De-escalating things like that always, because I've paid my dues in retail as well, and the same skills transfer to retail, and being able to see that someone's coming at you because they're having a bad day, and being able to de-escalate and then get them to a point where they actually apologize to you because you've managed to bring them down from whatever was the main issue, because you're not the problem. But there's some people that you just cannot de-escalate. They are very problematic. Yeah, I've done many jobs. Those ones are right, yeah. I did have one lady. Normally I am very good at holding my tongue, staying calm, and, you know, being the peacemaker. But this woman, I was also having a very high pain day. She comes up to me already so annoyed, so irate, and I fix her problem. I fix what the issue is, and now she's mad that I fixed the problem. So I am now becoming, you know, shorter answers, a little bit less, you know, let me see what I can do for you, because clearly anything I do is not going to be enough. And all of a sudden she goes, I don't like your attitude. And without thinking, there was no thought process, I just calmly said, well, I don't like yours either. And oh my god, did she lose her shit. and I just stood there going, oops, shouldn't have said that, but oh well. But if you're getting offended by me saying something to you that is literally repeating what you just said to me, maybe it's time to reflect on your behavior. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've been polite, patient, I've gone out of my way for you. Like, what more do you want from me at this point? So she storms off, eventually comes back and was like, I want to speak to your manager. So like I go over the headset, I find out where he is. He's also currently dealing with another issue. So I say, he'll be here in a moment, he's just dealing with another issue. This was not good enough. She's like, well no, I want to know where he is. I was like, I'm not telling you because I know you're going to go up there and bombard him and jump in with whatever he's in the middle of doing. So no, I'm not telling you where he is. So then she storms off again. And she goes up to the checkouts and demands to know where the manager is. They stupidly tell her. So she does exactly what I thought she was going to do. She storms up to him, starts mouthing off, and then I hear over the headset that I better make myself scarce because they're on their way back and she doesn't want to deal with that woman again. So she kept referring to me as that woman. And afterwards, my manager came up to me and went, look, you shouldn't have said that. But fair. And he told me what happened and I went, okay, in the future, right, if someone refers to me as like that woman, can you let them know, actually I don't identify as a woman, I actually identify as a potato and she's being really insulting right now. Fully taking the piss. Because I'm more of a she-they anyway, but I'm very kind of standard femme presenting. But yeah, I was fully like a take piss mode. Like, no, I identify as a potato, and she's being very offensive right now. Very offensive. Because if she wants to create an issue where there is no issue, I can do the same. I've been around the block. Karen's tough, they just come like a drama, they do. Because like, she fully came in, you know, the type of person that already looks at you as if you are beneath them. She was one of them. Like, just because she had some money, she might have been a little bit posh. It's like, love, you can't do what you want to do without me, so get back in your box. I am not as beneath you as you want to think I am. Dragon! Is someone gonna need a tissue to wipe the How are you doing, Dragon? No, we're just reminiscing about crappy customers and shitty people from working in retail. Money doesn't mean anything exactly. Some people are just entitled that way. You're okay. Today is errand and bill paying day. Gonna be Was it a friend from... Nice. I hope you have a good day. 65. My gosh, Dragon, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate that. Right, let's do some days of the week. So we are going to be on Monday the 11th. Thank you, Dragon. That means a lot. All I want to do is create a nice, cozy, safe space on the internet where people can come and rest, chit chat, and escape from the world and its ness. On Wednesday, the 13th, Thursday, the 14th, Friday, the 15th, Saturday, the 16th, Sunday, the 17th. Monday, the 18th, Tuesday, the 19th, and Wednesday, the 20th, Thursday. Oh, thank you, the jumping snail. I really enjoy your name as well. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I had a snail collection. I had this big tub that I would prop up upside down, and I made a little snail house. And I had hundreds of snails in there. Baby snails, adult snails. I really enjoyed snails as a kid. I don't think my mum enjoyed it very much though, because, you know, snails eat plants and stuff. Yeah, a whole community of snails. And generations of snails. That's Friday the 22nd, Saturday the 23rd, and then Sunday the 24th. The jumping snails are an actual thing. I did not know. Well, the Violet Fae represents me as I am now. The D&D nerd that enjoys fantasy, role-playing games, and witchy vibes. Violet Wolf I came up with many moons ago. Hey, Mr. Scam, how are you doing? researching snails now after stream. I'm actually quite excited for that. There's some water snails. Oh, the water snails can jump. I'm gonna look that up after stream. I'm definitely gonna be having a look. I always loved watching like David Attenborough and all those kinds of like animal programs and stuff. I find it all really fascinating. Yes, please. Or, if you are so inclined, you do not have to. There is Discord. But I also think my whisper settings are quite high. I didn't go for a full. I send it to a mod. I don't think I have any mods in chat. Hang on, maybe if I message you first. Oh. No? Whisper. See if you can send it now. Or, oh no, I could permit it in chat. Permit the jumping snail. There you go. Oh, yay. Thank you. I will watch that later. You're good, a lot cooler now, getting up late today. Was doing dev coding. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying the cooler weather too. It is good. I am very good today. A little bit delicate just because I had my chiro appointment yesterday. So I need to be careful. But other than that, I am very good. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that after stream. I've always really enjoyed like things like Animal Planet, and David Attenborough, and all of like his like wildlife shows and stuff. The scientists there talking about oh, that's amazing. I will say I do find Australia a scary place. You have many scary animals. I suppose it's kind of like the only thing you really hear about when you kind of look up Australia. You've never seen anything that could kill you. Also, like the media, I swear, paints Australia in a way where like you have to check your shoes constantly, like for spiders, and you know, it's a scary place. They love to stereotype and exaggerate, very true. The media are a pain in the butt like that. Because I think one of the shows I used to watch when I was younger was it Bondi Vet? It was an Australian like vet guy TV show. Under the bush, you might have to do some of those things. Oh. Well, yeah, I would imagine people would stop going there if it was that bad. Yeah, Bondi Vet. I used to watch that when I was younger. I was obsessed with all animal shows. So when I was younger, I did want to be a vet. It wasn't just a random obsession. And then I got old enough to realise I would have to tell people that we need to put their pets down. And that wasn't something I could do. And then I never really found another passion after that. Yeah, like I'm quite empathetic as well. So like it's not something I don't think I could just leave at work and come home and be fine. Or like if someone started crying, I would probably just cry with them. But yeah, it's not something I think I could mentally do. And I don't think it would be something I would want to become numb to either. Like, fair play to vets, I don't know how they do it. The good must outweigh the bad. Otherwise, no one would do it. But yeah, it's tricky. I think as a person, I am generally more attached to animals than I am humans. Because I have had a lot more shit experiences with humans than I have animals. You know, especially being in retail. The general public suck. like potatoes best. Humans can beat potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh, I want to rewatch Lord of the Rings. It has to be the extended Lord of the Rings though, which I have on Blu-ray. Let's have a quick drink. So guys, you need to hydrate too.